What's up, guys? Today I'm going to talk about communicating clearly. That's something that when I grew up I wasn't able to do, I feel like. Partially because I was speaking English and my parents spoke Fujonese, so anytime we had conflict it was really hard to just talk and have dialogue and, really listen to each other. Communicating is so important in every relationship. You have to communicate how you feel. And for example, if there's conflict in the moment, what I've realized is it's better for me to step outside the room, calm down first, really analyze myself and the situation, and then come back and talk about it. Because growing up, we would always just yell and yell over each other, and it doesn't really solve anything. Both parties were left really sad and hurt, and a lot of my inability to express how I felt was just pent up, and it became from hurt to frustration to anger. James 1:19. Yes, so my dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Of course, we're human, so we're gonna fail, but I think this is what I'm working on. Another thing with talking is people interpret things differently, people assume. So it's important to kind of be specific on what you're saying. And sometimes it can be annoying, but I think that's better than the other party just confused at what you're trying to say. And that's something I'm still working on, like how to communicate clearly and what exactly am I trying to say, and are they understanding? Because I could be communicating something but they're not receiving it. Like, grew up with that kind of not confronting the conflict, talking about the problem, a lot of just like, I don't want to hear it, and it's part of it is their culture. Maybe my parents were not taught how to confront conflict in a dialogue way. But now we know, so I think it's important to address and pivot, right? So the first thing is acknowledging that there's something off and there's always room for growth. And so that's what I'm here to do, to encourage us to grow and to learn your native tongue. So Fujonese is hard. We don't talk about feelings. We don't talk about deep stuff. I have never heard a sermon in Fujonese yet about Christianity, but I'm gonna try to learn because, yes, so I can talk to them about it. Take a deep breath. Take a step back from the situation. Evaluate yourself and this scenario, and then go back. Say, this is how I feel, rather than, you piss me off, I hate you, get out of my life, So, I hope that this helps you guys somewhat. And yeah, I think it's one thing to speak, but another thing to feel understood. So you can keep saying the same thing, but if you don't feel understood, I think try to rephrase it in a different way so that the other person can understand you better. Or like give metaphors or something. Sometimes people are not ready to hear what you have to say. So also meeting people where they are, giving them time and space is important as well.